John McCain returned to Iowa today in a far different position from when we last saw him. McCain's campaign went nearly broke before the caucuses and fired almost all of the Iowa staff. McCain is back with his campaign in the black and as the Republicans hope to hold on to the White House. Channel 13's Dave Price sat down with the senator this afternoon. Dave, a lot has changed for McCain since he was here last.
Yeah, it sure has. As you know, John, McCain was essentially given up for dead in many political circles when he ran out of money last year. Today, McCain is still talking money, and he admits that his Republican Party is down right now, in part, he says, because of the way leaders have handled your money.
I've got to give you some straight talk. Our party is united. I'm doing well in the polls and head-to-head matchups. Republicans are not doing well in a matchup generic ballot between Republican and Democrat. We've got to energize our base. We've got to go back and energize our base. And one of the commitments we got to make is to get spending under control.
This afternoon, McCain spent more than an hour talking about health care during his stop in downtown Des Moines. He wants to give you money, a $5,000 tax credit, to shop around for the best health care plan. Afterwards, I asked him whether Iowans should judge how he'll handle their money by the way his campaign handled its money.
Okay, if they're trying to figure out how's this guy going to handle my tax money, how should they look at that?
Well, I think they should look at it the way that the amount of money that we are spending now on staff and overhead expenses, as opposed to the amount of money we're going to devote to the real reasons for winning campaigns, media, grassroots organizations, etc. I think you'll find us very efficient in that way.
And another money matter, Senator McCain told me that he would vote against the new farm bill because he does not think the taxpayers should subsidize farmers.
Now, McCain finished fourth in the caucuses. He comes back as the presumptive nominee. What was the turnout like? Was there a lot of enthusiasm?
Probably a couple hundred people, maybe. It's difficult to gauge enthusiasm. If you go by volume, it's definitely not one of the loudest crowds you've heard. In fact, McCain's former state chair, Dave Roeder, was out there trying to whoop up the crowd, getting everybody to cheer McCain's name at different times. It's definitely not one of the loudest crowds you'll ever hear, and after about an hour or so, in fact, 20 people or so started hitting the exits early. And It's something that he acknowledges he's going to have to do to get everybody whooped up.